There, I'm going to take a look at After the Filter. This is an NFT project, or maybe it's a collaborative project, and not just NFTs, but a story, a video story, an animated story that I don't know if it really has any end at present. I think it's going to have season after season. I think we're on the third year right now, the third season of it. I'm going to play this trailer.
It happened in the time it takes an ant to go through puberty. Rachel wheeled her mother to the dialysis center, only to find it closed. Pat stalked the empty food court, looking for his parole officer. Margie sat on the toilet, waiting for her feet to refresh. Berg pulled up to the service station and found a boy riding a gas pump like a horse. Carl stood alone on the basketball court, holding the last milkshake. The street was so quiet, Shan wondered if there was a funeral. Most everyone knew the filter was coming. But there are people in this world that even the biggest, loudest warnings cannot reach. People like Marcus, who waited all summer for hunting season to begin, only to find that all the deer in the forest were already dead. Or Bora, who'd been busy composing a 9-hour symphony no one could play for another 1,000 years. Kit, who loved dolls but did not love men. Bryce, who sought Christ. Rhonda, who rushed in the final moments of the internet's life to save all vital knowledge, but ended up with a folder of JOIs and nutbuster clips. The plan was for everyone to pass through the filter. But not everyone did. And the filter's architects are no longer around to receive the feedback of those who are left. The handful of humans who never got the memo, who ignored the banners and flags, who were too busy or too burdened to notice the planes towing loud billboards across the sky, too distracted by their personal pain to hear the bugles screaming from the watchtowers. The filter's architects, they're fucking out of here. Now and forevermore, until the raw and sloppy end. There's nobody left but you and me and them.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Flight of the Conchords. But I'll stop that. Yeah. So I was gifted this After the Filter NFT. And so I'm interested in the story. This is number 1613 I've got. It's pretty cool. This is the homepage for After the Filter. And reading through it, it seems like a kind of dystopian, well, it is a dystopian world. And the NFT characters are pretty interesting. They're all hand-drawn. And apparently they have, they all relate to the story. There's 24 different body types, I guess, and yeah, each character has some kind of metadata. I can't find it, though. I don't know how to see the metadata. That's how savvy I am. But it's kind of like the stats for a D&D character. Created by Cortland, or the Bad Kids artist, or the Bad Kids director. Cortland and Stephen Kimura is the illustrator. I guess he has a background in comic books. There's something about 8-Ball here, an old 80s, 90s, I think 80s comic book. I used to collect, I think I've got some of them actually, 8-Ball. And written by Matthew Derby. I guess he was also a writer on some of these others. So on YouTube they have all these videos for the different chapters. Each chapter looks, I mean, the production value is really good, that's for sure. Looks really great. I think it'd be interesting if something like the trailer for the NFT crowd. So I guess Cortland is the creative director. The guy who created Bad Kids. So he's the creative director here, and then Steven is an illustrator, and Matthew is the writer. And yeah, it's quite the project. I never really took a look at it. I hadn't taken a look at it before, but now I'm really looking at it. I want to take a look. Yeah, it looks very interesting, especially if you're into comic books like I am. Yeah, if we look at it's fascinating for me, the generative art, and how you've got, you've got the legs are different here, so how they meld them together, it's an interesting process. We have some different facial expressions here, I think, with the lips and maybe the eyes. I'm not sure. Yeah. But the signs are the same. It's pretty cool. Well, anyway, this is just a little look at it as a tribute to the one that was given to me, to the person who gave it to me. And I'll have to take a better look and talk about it some more later. Anyway, just a first look. Thanks.